Hello, everybody. Good morning. I hope you're all having a good day and a good week. Sorry I haven't been around, um, but thank you very much for everybody who have sent me a message making sure I'm okay. I so appreciate you all. You never cease to amaze me. For those of you who are stopping by for the first time, a very, very warm welcome. Thank you for sharing some time with me. I just wanted to come on for a few minutes and let you know that I'm okay. I had a mishap in my craft room and spilt a very, very, very hot cup of coffee. Yes, indeed I did. I went to put it down on my desk and my hand evidently didn't like it being in my hand and it fell. I have no idea how, but it was in a clay mug and it smashed and coffee went everywhere. Like even the ceiling fan had splashes of coffee on it. So, no more coffee in the craft room without a cover. Even if it had a cover, it wouldn't have mattered. I'm thinking that it was because it was so hot that when I dropped it, I mean, because it was a very heavy clay cup and mug, and I mean, I have a hardwood floor, but I mean, on the tile, maybe, but on the hardwood floor, I just can't see it smashing like that. I mean, it went into bits. And yeah, it was everywhere. So I'm coming on real quick to show you something that I think that you might like. I love it. I am absolutely so in love with this. I have a pen pal. I've had this pen pal for 4 years. She's from Israel. And this package arrived and it was shipped in September. September of last year. So I am so excited because I was so worried about her. She actually can see Bethlehem from her kitchen window. Anyway, this is just one of the items. There were several others. There was some rosary beads. I already put them up. There was some magnets and a couple of other things. But this was just, it's the most amazing thing that I've ever seen in my entire life. So it is cracked, which isn't a problem. I don't know if it got cracked in shipping or if it was already cracked. She didn't say it was cracked in her letter, so I'm assuming it may have got cracked in shipping. The box had been opened and retaped several times. So I'm thinking, from between it leaving Israel and finally getting to me, somebody dropped it. But this is made out of olive wood. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. So let me just show you what it is. It's all inlaid here. I haven't researched what this is yet. She didn't say. I couldn't imagine when I opened it, like, what is it? I mean, I knew it was a book. I knew it was wood, and I knew it was olive wood because she said that it was. It was made from, the cover was made from olive wood. But she didn't tell me what was inside. So I was quite surprised. $19.43, $20. What it is it's a book that, she told me that it was a book. And she told me that it was a book that if you were traveling to Israel and you went into one of the shops, say in Jerusalem or Bethlehem or one of the shops, you would buy this as a keepsake and, to bring home with you. Well, evidently, the person who purchased this did not take it home. They actually kept it. And this is why. They pressed flowers in it. Now, unfortunately, there's no glue, which is fortunate and unfortunate. There's no glue, so a couple of the pages do have some missing flowers. But all the flowers and the leaves and everything are from Israel. And each page has some tissue paper that has been very carefully glued in between each page of the paper, of the page, to keep it like pressed, if you will, once they designed the artwork. I'll show you a better picture. This is the general view of Jaffa. And it's in Israeli, Hebrew, so a lot of it I can't read. I have to be very careful. This one is pretty much perfect. I hope you can see that. I'm going to bring you down just a little bit because it is just amazing artwork. Is that not amazing? There's no glue. It's just all placed. Each flower, each leaf is all placed. And then they would put the tissue paper. As you can see here, there's some of the pieces. I can't even believe, I mean, she had it wrapped very, very well, but I can't believe it made it. I just can't even believe it made it. So I'm assuming, I'm going to send her back a letter. I've been sending letters, and she has been receiving them. But, you know, she didn't know that I hadn't received this. So, I haven't seen anything from her and did not get anything from her until Monday. Yeah, Monday is when I spilled the coffee, so it was Monday. Didn't open it until Tuesday. I wanted to open it right away, but I had a mess. I still have a mess. Well, I don't have a huge mess. I'm putting things away because I had to remove just about everything from the craft room, and then my husband washed the floor twice yesterday and let it dry, and then I started moving things back in, and still I was, you know, putting things away in the cabinet and, you know, making sure that no coffee got into like drawers and things like that. And I was finding splashes of coffee everywhere. So it looks great. Everything looks like it's wonderful again. So this is Jaffa Gate. I mean, 1943. They made this. So 43 to 23 to 25, 53, 63, 73, 83, 93, 2003, 2013. It's like 80 years old. It's amazing. It is the most amazing art I have ever seen in my entire life. And you can see some of the flowers have stained the tissue paper, which was brilliant of them. And you can see, like I tried to see if the tissue paper had been included in there, but it isn't. Because some of the tissue paper, you can see where it's not glued in exactly straight. But I'm trying to keep things in there so that I can possibly go back and place, you know, the pieces that have fallen out back where they go. And I would put a tiny bit of glue on those, you know, few pieces. So I'm trying to just leave it alone. We have from the view Jerusalem. So this is Jerusalem here in 1943. So, I mean, what it looks like today, I have no idea. I don't watch the news. I can't. I just, no more. I just can't. It's like every day it's something new. Now here again, see all the pieces here? I'm keeping them. And when I have time, I'll try and replace them wherever they've gone. So I won't take too long because there are a couple of pages I so totally want you to see. You'll just be amazed. Mount Zion. And I wish she had told me what was in it, because that way I could have identified the flowers. You know, she would have been able to identify the flowers for me. So I'm going to write her a letter. I know already what some of them are, but like these, I don't know. And I know that they are from Israel, because I'll show you one of the pages. This again is, this is the Church of Splendor right here. And that is, excuse me, in Jerusalem as well. Is that not just gorgeous? Oh my gosh. The sun is really coming in. I closed my blinds because it was just so bright, but it's still coming in because I'm right in front of my window. Calvary altar. This is olive wood. It's spectacular. It's spectacular art. And has given me so much inspiration. Is this not just gorgeous? I mean, to be able to take this bark and then to, oh my goodness, and then place the flowers, place the tissue paper, and press it. No glue. Crazy. And still how vibrant. Yes, faded a little bit, but the colors are still, in my opinion, so vibrant. And the plates, the book plates, are amazing. Amazing. Here's another one. I've been taking them and kind of placing them in here so they don't get lost. And then I'll try and find, I think it goes right there. So there's one more I really want you to see, is just, it's probably my favorite. I mean, there's several, but there's one that's just amazing. That too is gorgeous. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Just gorgeous. And again, I'll try and find, I mean, you can see here where that would have been. So I will, you know, place this here with just, I'll just dab a tiny bit of glue and then pick this up and dab it on. I cannot believe that this is still in such perfect condition. Very fragile. Like one of the flowers on one of the pages, I just kind of felt, and it just like peeled right off. That's how I knew that there was no glue. And you can tell that there's no glue. You know, you can just tell. They're pressed onto the paper. And they stayed like this all these years. This is the Mosque of Omar. More that have fallen off, but I can put those back on. Oh, where is it? I don't want to miss a page. Is that it? That's it. The Star of David is my favorite. And it's still this tiny little pieces here that I can fill this in right here. And you can see there's some pencil where the person sketched out the Star of David. Excuse me one moment. You can see there's some pencil mark where the person had sketched it out and then placed the flowers and the leaves. Is that not just the most amazing art? That's amazing art. is the Wailing Wall. And that is in Jerusalem. This is gorgeous. So I have to do some research. I can do Google Find. You know, you just take a picture and Google will tell you what it is. Look at that, so pretty. And there's some missing flowers and leaves here, down here. So all I have to do is, like I said, be just very careful and get them to stay in the binding. And then I'll kind of brush them out, put them back on. This is a total keepsake forever. Valley of Jehoshaphat. And it goes on. I'll get to more of the pages. This is gorgeous. Isn't that beautiful? More olive wood. And these olive branches, did I already tell you that? These are from olive branches. Rachel's tomb. And that's so pretty. That's gorgeous. I have no idea what those are, but they're so pretty. It almost looks like Queen Anne's lace, but it's not. It's kind of, I don't even know how they got this to flatten so much. Because it was originally, I'm pretty sure, like a more puffy flower. Sometimes you can see like a little spot where it was. Other times, not so much, like this time. Oh, right here. And complete, you know? But I'm not going to leave it there. Actually, I hadn't smelt it, but that smells really good. That's the first time I've actually smelt anything. It's got almost a perfumey smell. That's odd. Very odd. You would think it would smell like the book. Or like, I don't know. And I'm wondering, did they not use glue or anything because of, you know, it would get damp and maybe mold? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't, when I press my flowers, I don't use anything, but I use them in my art. And when I do, you know, when I create with my dried flowers, I put it down with glue. But then again, I'm taking it out of the press. This kept it in a press, if you will. Just gorgeous. And like I said, there's a little piece right there. So all I have to do is kind of search it out and try to find where it goes, which is, that's amazing. Look at how vibrant those are. Just let me shake this down. This is Nazareth. Oh, I feel so fortunate. I'm getting very emotional. I've never felt so fortunate in my entire life. I wish I could show it to you that way, but I tried it and I kept getting out of frame. Again, Nazareth. Very careful. These actually go here. They go over here, but I won't try to touch them yet. And then there's a little piece there that goes right there. And that is my book and my share for today. I hope that you all have a fabulous Thursday and are getting ready for a terrific weekend. This is Tiberius from the lake. And then it's in Hebrew, so I can't say. And then the back, which is also cracked. And it says Jerusalem. And this is it. But, you know, my husband said he could fix it. I may try to take it and have it professionally fixed, you know. Because I didn't pay anything for it. So whatever it would cost, which I don't think it would be a lot, I just don't want him to do something like this and try to put glue in it, you know, put his clamp on it. I would prefer to take it to somebody and have them remove the paper, do it right, and put the paper back on. Because this is definitely something that you'd, you know, put like on a coffee table or something. I'm just a little bit sad, not a lot, but a little bit, that it did get cracked at one point, wherever it did get cracked. I'm not going to even mention it to her. But wherever it did get cracked, the piece of the inlay, I couldn't find it in the box. I mean, there was a lot, but it was a lot of little things. And they were all wrapped in, you know, tissue paper and packaging, and this was wrapped in like a sort of bubble wrap type wrap, and then wrapped again, and then paper, you know, brown packaging paper, and then wrapping paper that she had made. So that's my share for today. I hope you all enjoyed that. I hope you have a fabulous day. I hope you stay well, and be kind to others and yourself. And God bless. Love you all. Bye-bye.